community, you're making Bitcoin over and over and over, and it never stops. It just keeps growing. That's the beauty of this program. That's why it's so powerful. Okay, let's get moving. As of December the 4th, we have sent out 145 Bitcoins, which is about 1.6 million as of December the 4th. Well, today, let me go back to it. Did I put it on the slide? Hold on, let me see something. Did I put it on the slide here? I did not save it. Okay, as of today, there's a new slide that got out here. Let me create it real quick because I know I got it already set up. As of today, we sent out let me bring it up real quick for you. We sent out 1.70 1.70. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's there. And the powerful thing about this, guys, look at the money, look at what it did so far to date. We sent out well over, let me see, can I find it here? Yes, here it goes. We sent out well over $3.2 million to the community. What are you talking about? Are you serious? This is not like some other program that's out there, guys. This is serious cash flow. And this is what we're going. This is what's going on. And that didn't go into my hands, guys. That did not go into my hands. That is in your hands as the public. That's in your hands. So when you look at what we got going on as a community, when you look at what we got going on, it is completely different compared to a lot of other programs out there, right? That's $3.2 million as of today, and it's still growing. People are still coming in crazy. I don't care what the price is. This is the attitude that people have right now. Here's the attitude. Attitude is, I want to get into Bitcoin, and I don't care what the price is. You got it? Because the world is seeing how fast Bitcoin is climbing. We just hit 18,000. You know, our high print is 19,983. We got close to almost $20,000 based on some different, platforms, brokers that's out there, right? But you still look at it, we are now at, $3.2 million, and it's growing. I mean, that number already changed. I took that snapshot at probably about 10 o'clock. That number already changed. So I'm just letting you know it's growing faster. More and more people are coming in. They seeing what's happening, and they driving in, and they don't care how long it takes to get going. So, guys, people ask me, well, how do we invite people? I said, listen, we got a website out there called 337go.com. You got to use it, guys. If you don't have a website, you don't have. I know we got leaders. I know Dwayne has got a marketing team. Jonathan got a marketing team. Ryan Guinness just got started with us. He has his own marketing that he does. Some of you may know him from MLM Recruit on Demand. He just got signed up with us. We got a few multimillionaires that got, they got resources that they can make things great for people to use. And we got what they call a text. Dwayne set up a texting information, what to send out for texts, how to text people, the right information on it. And the whole idea is to use the resources so that it creates two people for you. Really, it's all you're looking for is two people, right? Just two, and those two can learn how to make two if you just teach them to point them in the right direction. And by you keep doing that, it's going to keep looping you on that same level over and over and over again. So if you want to start a level 1, you're elevating, you're looping over that cycle over and over and over again. The biggest thing that most people are not realizing is that you cannot, on your first seed, what I mean by your first seed, I mean your first harvest. Let's rephrase that. Your seed, when you plant your seed into the community, that means you're sending in your starter donation, right? Or your level one donation, or both, right? And then when you start receive the harvest from the three people that are sending you their donations, right? Because you're going to get three of them. The membership fees is going to go straight to you once it hits your Beeline. That that Bitcoin that you're receiving should not be used to pay bills with yet. Not yet. You should take that money and elevate, because this is the key for your wealth is elevation. You must elevate, guys, if you want to get your life to a certain level. Here's the idea with this. When you join and you plant your seed, so you planted your seed, right? You're in the organization, you're in the membership club, and all of a sudden, that's like teaching a person how to fish, but not really, not yet. Because what you're really doing is, yes, it's going to give you a little bit of Bitcoin to pay a bill with, but then that's not your wealth. You're just going to get enough to pay a bill. You want to get to a point where you starting to have more Bitcoin coming in faster than you can spend. This is the key to your wealth, guys. Building wealth, more Bitcoin coming in that you can spend. That's the key to your wealth. So elevation has to be a part of your game. You cannot eat your first seed, your first harvest. You can't eat it. You cannot. You need to elevate yourself up. Get to level one. Get the seeds, the harvest from level one, elevate to level two. Receive the harvest from level two, elevate to level three. At the same time, it's impossible for you to keep moving up and other people are not following behind you to start sending you more harvest on the starter level, more harvest on level one. You got it? That's how you keep moving in the right direction. Yes, you got to sacrifice a little bit of time. But if you keep on inviting others to see your information, 337 Go or whatever sites your team got you going to, if you constantly do that, more and more people are going to connect with you. And we got free marketing. I want you to just look at the radio, billboard ads, listen to the TV stations. They all talking about Bitcoin. You can't hide it. You got Keanu Reeves, the guy that played on Matrix and John Wick. He's talking about people, getting Bitcoin is changing the world. People see it today. There's so many people, actors, actresses, well-known people, celebrities that are promoting the Bitcoin community that's out there, right? And the only thing people are looking for right now is a way to start doing it. So I created another chart here, and I want you to see this chart so you get the idea about fast tracking. All right. If you can visualize yourself, because most people don't have the vision. If you can visualize yourself on starter level and level one, it will explode your money tree. Explode it. For the folks that's on level one and refuse to go to starter level, you are missing your blessing there also. Because we started it when we first kicked it off. We didn't have a starter level. We added that later. So L1 is right now. We got a lot of folks. Everybody's on L1, but we got to get those folks to go back to the starter level. And here's the reason why. You got 3,000 members. Well, we had 3,500 guys. It's starting to pick up momentum, and it's going to, before you know, we'd be at 5,000. So you're missing multiple cycles on the starter level. You're missing it. That's well over, just to give you an example, what is that over? You're missing, let's go back to the Bitcoin calculator here, because I want you to see this, because this is what you're giving up by not going over there, okay? So let's go back over here real quick. What are you giving up? So you're giving up $300 as of right now, $300 as a harvest that's coming to you from each person that joined on your Beeline. That's what you're giving up, right? So you spend $310 and you're making 300 over as of right now, over and over and over and over and over and over. You paid it once. You only paid it once. You didn't pay it 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You paid it one time, and you're missing $300 over and over and over again. And when you go to 48, that's $900 per cycle. 902 per cycle. 902, 902. That's coming in, right? And every time somebody hit your B line, you missing 300. Another B line, 300. Another B line, 300. The fourth person that signs up in that community is re-entering you again to start another B line to get another 300, 300, 300. You keep missing that. So doesn't make sense to me, but that's what some of you are doing. I don't get it. But anyway, that's just the way you are. I would say reconsider it and get yourself on the starter level so you can start producing the cash flow that you're missing. And your teams, because what happens when you got somebody following you and you're on level one and that person joins on the starter level and you says, well, I didn't get the seed. No, you're not. You got to be on the level to receive it. Every level, your whole goal is to be on all 10 levels. That is the goal. To be on all 10. So if you get yourself on these first two levels, it's going to explode your money tree. It's going to explode it. Your cash flow is going to explode it. That tree, when you plant those seeds right there, that tree is changing your life. Those seeds that you planted in those two communities will start to plant this tree, and it starts to grow, and that shade that it will produce is going to cover you so you can pay your bills. I mean, travel. I just did a vacation, and with the family in Florida. And guys, I tell you, it was blessings that you don't really have to stress about the money. I stress about time because I want to be with you. And I know I couldn't do all the tickets I wanted to do. I'm back home now. So that's over. I'm back home. I'm about to get everything squared away. And I'm teaching another person to start handling tickets so I can concentrate on other things. But that's cool, man. I'm just so blessed that we can go there and do things like that. And I just been knocking out some tickets when I was there, knocking out some things when I was there. And I'm seeing people making 1.25 Bitcoins. And it's just crazy how people are finding success. I just want to show you this real quick because look at the success that people are getting right now. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, so 1.25 1.25 Bitcoins. Look at that. That's somebody just made that in a week. In a week. That's like, come on, guys. I mean, that's crazy. $23,000 in a week. $23,000 worth of cash flow in a week. It's sick. It's awesome people can do this. And everybody that's out there in the MLM game, and I know, for you to make $23,000, you got to sell a hell of a lot of product, right? To make 23,000 in a week. You got to your QV or whatever way they do it, PV, whatever thing you selling, it's got to be a whole bunch of it for you to make $23,000 in that whole week. And here you're in the back office, you're learning all these different things to do. And now let's get to the nitty gritty today. We're gonna talk about your Bitcoin card. Some people ask me, well, how do I get a Bitcoin card? There are over 85 different countries. We got videos in the back office. There's videos on YouTube on how to get a BitPay card, but we got in the back office as well. Just go into the back office, guys. Go to the leadership crypto 101. As soon as you click on leadership on the left, you see it. It's this crypto 101. It shows you how to get it. Start here section shows you how to get it. The instructions teach you how to get it. I mean, I got it in a lot of different places, so you cannot get lost when it comes to how to get your BitPay card or other cards we're going to be talking about later on. On our next workshop, we're going to be working on, I'm going to start teaching you guys how to set up an offshore account so that you're not limited to only one debit card. A lot of countries will not work with us, United States, because of the certain rules we have. So I'm going to start teaching you how to get around the United States, right? So you set up an offshore account like I got right here. This is an offshore account that I got right here. This is an offshore business out of Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis, right? So you get that going on, okay? You get that going on, and then you can go out and start producing more cash flow, getting a bank account, different things like that. That's going to be offshore. I'm working on my bank account right now. I got to do a couple more things. Now let's get this going. What are the good Bitcoin wallets? The biggest challenge we got right now, guys, is people. I want to say this in a nice way, because some of you got mad at me when I sent that email out. And I didn't mean it to be condescending, as some of you put it. I was condescending. I was like not really caring. No, that's not you. You took it the wrong way. I put that email out because there's so many of us that's in this Bitcoin club who are not testing their wallets, and you're not getting your Bitcoin. I don't want the Bitcoin sitting in coin payments. I need the money to go out of there into your account. I don't want no risk. Here's the whole idea to this whole program. No money sits in the back office. None. No Bitcoin sits back here with me. I don't want it. I want it all out to you. 100% out to you. The only thing I want is the admin fee. That's it. I don't want nothing else. Don't. I need you to test your wallet. And here's the problem. When I sent the email out, I did make it personal to you, I guess, because I put your name on it, but I was sending it out to the entire company. I sent it out to everybody in the club. I said, guys, are you serious? If you remember that email, I said, are you serious? Are you testing your Bitcoin wallet? If you already test your Bitcoin wallet, then it wasn't really directed to you. But if you didn't test it, yes, it was directed to you. So let's talk about some of the wallets that I see right now that's in our back office. Okay, let's look at this first wallet. And you guys, for the people that's not on this call, they need to go into the Facebook group. Once they get activated, get into the Facebook group and look at this video, because it's very important to understand when you go in your profile and you look at your Bitcoin wallet, and you see, first of all, that there's no Bitcoin wallet address there. You have your physical home address where it says Bitcoin wallet address, because it's doing that. Google has a thing that is using your previous locations, whatever it is, and it puts it in that Bitcoin wallet address. It's your job to get a Bitcoin wallet address. All right, so which Bitcoin wallets, first of all, should I use? Let's start with the best one. The best wallet to use is a Trezor. That is it. That's the best one. There's nothing better. There's no wallet on this planet that is better than a Trezor. John McAfee, if you know who he is, he created McAfee software. The technology, he recommends Trezor. There's other people that's in billions of dollars. They do not keep billions of dollars on their hot wallets. And we're going to talk about the hot wallets, cold wallets, warm wallets. But you do not want this type of money that you're making right now, $23,000, $100,000. Some of you are going to be making $500,000 in 6 months. It's crazy. Some of you are going to be making $1 million in 6 months. And you got that stuff on blockchain.info or Coinbase. You are asking for problems. So let's get to it. The best wallet is a Trezor. It's a link. It's in our back office. Get the Trezor wallet. Please, please. I'm saying please. I'm saying invest in your Swiss bank account, which is your wallet, your Bitcoin wallet. Get a Trezor. Please, please. Because the experience of losing 5 Bitcoins, 10 Bitcoins. We got one of our members lost 16 Bitcoins because it was on a hot wallet, guys. I'm telling you, the best way to put it is on your Trezor. Next, the next wallet best to use is going to be something like BitPay wallet, or a real warm wallet where you cannot log in through a website and see your wallet. That's the difference. I cannot log in through a website to review my wallet. Now, with a Trezor, the only way to view it, your wallet, is to connect this device. The only way to send money out of your Trezor, you must connect this device. You see why it's the best? Because you must connect this device. You got it? Now, with a warm wallet like Bitcoin, BitPay wallet, BitPay, like the Visa card BitPay wallet, and they got other wallets that are warm wallets. I cannot log into BitPay. I cannot log in and see my wallet. You got it? Now, what I could do though is go on my phone and download an app, and then I can see my balance of my Bitcoins. Or I can download the app on my desktop and I can see my balance on my desktop. So my desktop balance can be completely different from my phone balance. They're completely different wallets. You got it? So that's the difference. Now, those are called warm wallets. That is strictly mobile or desktop. The last one, the worst wallet to have, is a hot wallet. That's Bitcoin. I'm sorry, that is blockchain.info, BTC wallet, Coinbase, Jaxx, Exodus, what's the other one? Green address. I don't care, you name it. If you can log in to your back office and see your balance, those are hot wallets. They are the worst. Now, there are some that are better than others, but still, they are the worst wallets to have. I don't care if I log into a back office and I can see my balance, so can a hacker. So can a hacker. If I can log into the back office and the CEO decides to close down the site or take me or just close it, and that happened to CoinDesk, they just took over people's accounts, just took it over. And those are people that lived in Hawaii and Wyoming. If you don't trust me, just go to Google and type up the Coinbase still peoples that lived in Hawaii and Wyoming because of some regulation the state put on. But they didn't give them the opportunity to even get their money out of Coinbase. Guys, I promise you, that is not the best place to put your money is in Coinbase. Now, I do use Coinbase. I do use it. I purchase Bitcoin from there and I move it out immediately. Do not leave that in there. Do not leave your Bitcoin in Coinbase. Nothing else for me to say. I didn't said it 100 times. I promise you, you're going to have a bad experience. Maybe not now, but it could be in the future. So follow what I'm teaching you. Now, let's talk about this rest of these wallets. What works best with coin payments is BTC. These fees, I cannot control the fees, guys. I can't control the fees. The fees is the fees is the fees. BTC wallet charged the other day $27 to send one payment. I know, I get it. It's crazy. Blockchain was charging like 12 to 18. My Trezor was charging $17 and $19, and I got them down to $7 to $10. So it all depends on the time of day you do it as well. So the fee is the fee. We cannot get around the fee. The fee is just the way it is. We just got to pay the fee. Now, people says, well, I don't want to test my wallet because it costs $20 to test my wallet with $5 or $1 or whatever, $10. I'm gonna say this to you. Do you want to receive your Bitcoin? I'm just asking you a question. Do you gotta pay to play? You gotta pay to play. If you don't test your wallet, this is some of the wallets that we got in our back office. I'm gonna show you. And these wallets have Bitcoin due to them right now, like 0.48, 0.16. I have 0.12. And the Bitcoin wallet is not set up. So let me give you an example. How do you know you got a bad wallet? Number one, if you didn't test it and you didn't receive any Bitcoin to it, then you already know it's not working. So here's a bad wallet. This bad wallet it starts with a 1 or 3. All wallets start with a 1 or 3. A 1 or 3. Okay. This one started with EE or JJ or ABCD, whatever. There's no number in front of it. It cannot be a 2. A Bitcoin wallet cannot start with a 2. Those wallets belong to something else, like a Bitcoin Cash. You can't do a Bitcoin Cash wallet with Bitcoin. You can't use Bitcoin Gold wallet with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, only Bitcoin to Bitcoin. You can't use Ethereum. You can't use Ripple. You can't use Dash. We must use only Bitcoin to Bitcoin. You got it? All right, so don't make that mistake. Number 2, if you got dashes in your wallet, that's blockchain. People are getting confused about a Bitcoin wallet address with a Bitcoin wallet ID. In blockchain, they have dashes on your wallet ID, the dashes. The dashes are what is used as a wallet ID address. You cannot send Bitcoin to that. Now, if you try to send Bitcoin to that, it's not going to get there, guys. You got it? It's not going to get there. It's not going to get there. All right. Now, sometimes you may have the right address. For example, like this one, this is a right address, but this address no longer works. And I'll put a code in there that says, hey, you need to get a new wallet. The old address starts with a 1. All the old addresses, the old blockchain, they all start with a 1. So if you are trying to receive a payment, let's say you do a donation of Bitcoin to you, and it has a 1 in your address, that's the old blockchain. That's taking a lot longer to process. Let me give you a little bit of a little class real quick. So the block size is the information that's being put into this code, and it has a block is so big, and it can hold so much information. The bigger the block, the longer it takes to process. So when we did a hard fork, the fork means a new technology, new blocks came in. This old blockchain is it costs more money, and it takes longer to send. So when you go into to send your payment off, your Bitcoin off to the system, and it's going through coin payments, then all of a sudden it just sits there, and you said, okay, the payment went through. If you need to wait, first of all, to make sure that that code pops up and says paid. When you go to send your payment, you got to make sure it says paid. All right. So now it goes through. And then it says, well, it's been 6 hours and I'm not activated yet. Yep, you're not activated yet because you're using the old address, and you may be using Coinbase, which is it's the slowest. Coinbase is the slowest. Or you may be using blockchain.info, and you got it set to regular instead of priority. That's going to also make it go longer. It takes longer. It's nothing I can do personally. There is absolutely nothing that I can do from my standpoint when a payment is trying to go through coin payments, and it's just going through, and it says waiting on buyer funds. I can't do anything. I can't do nothing. It's just waiting on buyer funds. All right, I'm gonna give you an example of what that looks like. So let me bring this up. I probably timed out. I'm gonna bring it up so you get the idea what happens, what I got to deal with from my standpoint when I'm looking at a system. So I'm gonna start something here. Let me log in real quick. And this is the best way for me to teach you. So this way, and by me doing this, it's gonna allow you to get a good picture of what's the status of what's going on here, right? What's the status? Okay, I got to open up another page here. Hold on, let me see something. Can I do it this way? Bum, 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 bum. Or if I log out, it's gonna close it. I don't want to log out. Let me see. Can I? Hold on. There it goes. I'll get me the code. Okay, cool. I got the code. All right. I got a two-step verification here. So let me open this up real quick, and then I'm gonna make this a new chart so you can get the picture of what I'm talking about. All right, so it's coming up. I'm gonna go to here and I'm gonna give you a status. I'm gonna give you a status so you can see the status of it. And then I'm trying to find, there you go. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect what I'm going to show you right now. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, let me go in here. I'm going to add this image. Hold on for 1 second. All right, let me see. Can I make this a little bit smaller or bigger? Matter of fact, let me get rid of this. I don't need this up. And let's bring this up here because I want this to be real big for you. All right, cool. All right, we got it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now check this out, guys. So as the payments, these are payments. Let me change this. Hold on. Payments processing. Status. Cool. Okay. All right, so everybody go through certain stages. Every payment that goes through is going through certain stages. When the person is sending their Bitcoin through the payments, it's going to start out like this. It's going to say, when you click on a button to pay, to use your Bitcoin, it's going to say waiting for buyer funds. Now, if you use Coinbase, even though it took the Bitcoin, this may be still look like this for 6 hours, 8 hours, because it's set to low priority. Even though Coinbase got it and they sending it off, it's still being, it's at the lowest priority in the system. It may stay like this for a whole day, waiting for buyer funds. That's the initial thing that happens. Step number 2, it goes down here. It says waiting for confirms. So now it says receiving 0.0165, receive 0 confirms. In other words, it just started. It just started bringing the funds in. It made a connection. It's saying the funds, it made a connection. And now it's starting to receive the funds, but it didn't get any confirms yet. And now what does confirms mean? In the miner world, it's not payment process, it's in the miners. The miners are like the bank tellers. These are the people that have computers that are receiving the Bitcoin blockchain, and it's saying to this one person that may be in China. Even though you send it right here in the United States, it may be over there in China. Another one may be in Israel. Another one may be in Sacramento, California. It's not just all in this region. It's everywhere in the world. You got it? The blockchain has to hit the same block, has to hit different places around the world so that no one can hack the block and no one can hack it. A hacker can't go to one location and steal the information and change it and redirect it to someplace else. It has to be confirmed all the different places. This is the key to blockchain technology. You got it? This is the key. So what they're doing when it says waiting for confirmations or confirms, these are confirmations, is waiting for this person in China maybe to get one block. Okay, I see it. We got it registered. Then it goes to Israel. Yep, we got it. It registered, same information. Then it went to Sacramento, California. Yep, same information here. And then boom, process the payment. So that's why it says 0 confirms. It's waiting for the confirms. So what happens in coin payments, it needs basically 2 confirmations, 2 of them. So you got the 0, then it's going to say 1 confirm, then it's going to say 2 confirms. It's going to say 2. Once it says 2, then it goes to another stage. Here's the next stage it goes to. It says funds received. Perfect. Look, funds received. Funds received and confirmed, sending to you shortly. This is the final stage. It still didn't send it yet. This is the last stage that it's going through. Then once it goes through that stage, even though you said, well, I sent the coin payment went out. I sent the Bitcoin is there. It went out. Yours is saying it. I got it. I understand what you're saying, but it is not done. It's going through this process. Excuse me. Once it goes through this process, then the final stage, it says complete. It will say complete. You got it? Once it says complete, then yes, that person should show up in your back office. And now it's going to send the Bitcoin to the location where it needs to go. Okay. Now, sometimes you got people that come in here. Let me give you an example. You got people that come in here and they press on, like in your back office, they'll press join a level on starter level. They'll press it again on the starter level. And then they press it again because something happens on the starter level. And then you try to activate your account and it says you are no longer able to send another payment in because you had 3 attempts of open transactions. It's going to stop you from doing it. You got to wait. Now, how long is the wait? The wait is 2 days. So listen, let me tell you how to get through the system a lot faster. When you press the button to activate an account, all you have to do, they're going to send you an email at the same time you do it. They're going to send you an email. You got to send this amount of Bitcoin to the system. Okay, let me go to the back office so I can share with you. And I did this in the past. So let me go there real quick. I'm just going to bring up an account and I'm just going to show you. Let me go in here. I'm going to go to, all right, let's go here. All right, cool. All right, I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go to join a level. Okay. So let's say I click on this. I'm just going to say half a Bitcoin. Okay. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show you what happens. So this is level 4 and I click on purchase. When I click on purchase, it's saying, okay, this just registered in the back office. This person wants to go to level 4, but then they change their mind and they press another button. So, and then they change their mind and do it again. So that can cause a problem. When you click on pay using coin payments, when you click this is telling now coin payments you want to do a payment, even though all you did was press the button. So what you got to do next is select the coin. The person that's sending the email, guys, this got to be, please, please, please listen to me. This email address must be a real email address. Do not put fake email addresses in. Don't be rushing to just put a just email, just say, well, I'm just going to go ahead and just type something up and you're not watching what you're doing. Because if there's a problem with your payment because you did not send enough, if this email address is wrong, what's going to happen is it's just going to use this information. And then You saying, well, I didn't get the email back. Well, what's the email address you put in there? I don't know. You put something in there that you're not supposed to do. And what happens when you did that, it's trying to give you back the information, especially when you need to get back this email to get a refund. If the payment canceled, they sent you an email back saying, hey, your payment canceled, timed out. And here's the click this link. And what we need from you is a Bitcoin wallet to send the Bitcoin back. Guys, if you use Coinbase, do not send the Bitcoin back to Coinbase. Open up a BTC wallet, right? We teach you that in the back office. Open up a BTC wallet, send it back to the BTC wallet. It takes like 15 seconds to 30 seconds to open up a BTC wallet. Send it back to that. That's the best place, and that's the best system to use when you're going through coin payments. As I see from the back end, BTC pushes it through quicker, but yes, it's going to be a fee. It might charge you $15, $17, $20 to send it. Guys, it's just part of the game. The fee is the fee. Here's what my mentor told me when I started learning how to trade. Wade Cook, known for this. He said, do not cry over pennies on your way to dollars. You may spend, our fee at the time was $65 a trade. $65 a trade. That's in, $65 out. That's $130 just to break even. I got to make $130 just to break even. Okay. So that's a hell of a nut. Here, you might send, $20, $17, $12. You got to send the fee. This is not the fee. The 0.0165 or 0455. That's not the fee. That's for you to join the membership. The fee is coming from the system. That's the fee, right? You got to send their fee with that. You got it? The membership, that admin fee is not the fee. You got to add more to that to send it. Okay? That's how that system works. All right. The fee is going to change based on the hour of the day. It all depends on what's rocking out there on in the marketplace, right? The more people trying to buy, they're going to start raising the fees up a little bit. The less people trying to buy, they're going to lower the fees a little bit. Okay? You can't get around the fees, guys. There is no way to get around the fees. We can't cry for pennies on the way to dollars. You got it? Okay, enough about that. So let's go back to this. All right. That's the last stage, is the funds received and confirmed, and then it's going to go through the process. Now you're waiting for the money to get into your Bitcoin wallet. Well, it's not going as fast. Guys, you got to realize something. Bitcoin is all over the world. It's going to you. It's getting there. It's not, when it was less people, it got there in 5 minutes, 15 minutes. The new blockchains are trying to make this faster. So when we talk about hard forks, the hard fork, you say, what is this hard fork? What they're trying to do when we talk about the SegWit 2, and they're getting ready to come out with a new one, maybe, they are trying to speed up the transactions from point A to point B, right? They're trying to speed that up so it takes less than 5 minutes. Right now, it could take 15 minutes to 4 hours. I can't control it. That's what it is. But it's coming. The more people, and you got to realize, guys, the more people are jumping in Bitcoin around the world, they are trying to fight this as fast as they can. You got to realize this is new technology. This is changing the game in the stock market. It's changing the game everywhere. They just opened it up to the stock market on the 10th, last Sunday. Why did they do what? Okay, everybody's calling it a scam. Everybody's calling it, it's a bubble. Everybody's saying this. Then why did the futures market in the stock market says, hey, we got to get this money? Because the millennials are not playing. They are not joining stock markets. They don't care. That's old money. Old money is staying the same. I don't care who you are. They had Prince Ali, he's out of Saudi Arabia, and he was saying, I don't believe in Bitcoin because they got control of the banks. The Bitcoin community, which is what we're in all around the world, it is disrupting the monetary system all over the world at the same time. Money is not going into the stock market. People are pulling money out of the stock market, jumping into Bitcoin. So the stock market says, wait a minute, whoa, wait a minute. This is $150 billion went into Bitcoin, right? Now it says, wait a minute, we got you calling the bubble, but this thing is real. People are moving to it. Money is not going into the stock market. So what they said, listen, guys, I don't know what's going on. We gotta open it up so people come back to the stock market and we can help them make their millions here, but we have control of the Bitcoin. This is associated with the IRS. This is associated with the IRS. So let me tell you what's going on. I'm schooling you right now. Take notes to what I'm teaching you. When you put money in a 401k, IRA account, if it's not a Roth component, you're going to pay taxes on it. Yes? People are changing their money and buying Bitcoin in the futures market with their 401ks and IRA accounts. Okay? But do you have control, like we do? Do you have control of the actual Bitcoin? The answer is no. You do not have the private keys. What I mean by private keys, I'm talking about you don't have the Bitcoin stored, your private keys stored on your Trezor devices. They have control of those private keys. Now, so you got your money inside IRA accounts, 401ks. When it's time you start pulling money out, because you want to start pulling money out, Uncle Sam is waiting on you to say, hey, you owe me this much money. And it's coming from your Bitcoin. It's pulling the Bitcoin from your account, and they're going to pay it before they even give you the money. They're taking a chunk of that before they. So yeah, a person the other day said, I think Teddy said a person put in 400,000. His account is now worth $1.something million, but it's in an IRA. He could have took that same money and put it into his own Bitcoin, and it would have did the same thing, except it would have been controlled on your own Trezor device. Now, yes, there's a benefit because he already had money in that account. It was in stocks, and he put it in. He just transferred the stocks into 401k. So yes, so the other day he became an instant millionaire, right? Perfect, awesome, and he's going to keep making money on that. But a big of that chunk of that cash flow is not going into your hands. I'm just letting you know it's not going to do that. So control of your private keys outside of the bank is what you want, is what we have, is what we offer you. Control of your own money. You become the bank. You become your Swiss bank account that the government can't get in. The hackers can't get in. Nobody can. Your sister, brother, uncle, cousin, no, you can give this device to them and they still can't crack it because they don't know the information, right? That's the key. That's the key component, guys. All right, enough said about that. Let's move on. All right, I'm just educating you along the way. Hopefully this is helping you. I'm praying that this is helping you. All right. So the biggest challenge right now is people getting started the fast way. All right, the people getting started the fast way. And of course, it's going to come down to your mindset. If you're looking at this program as too expensive, then you're missing the whole point. This program is not expensive. Let's break that down real quick. All right. So here I'm showing you a a community, and they all look the same. Every level, from the starter level to level 9 is all the same. The difference is the amount. So I did a live. I was in Tampa the other day, and I did a live meeting with people in Tampa when I was there. And guys, I tell you, the light came on for a lot of people because I said this one statement. When you, let's say it took you $500 to get started. First of all, is $500, is it reachable? Can somebody get $500 to get started? The answer is yes. It's reachable. It may take you a while for some people, but it's reachable. It may take you 3 months. It may take you a couple of days. It may take you 6 months, but it's reachable. You know that if you get here, this is the mindset you got to have. If you know that when you get to this club, you are going to be financially free if you follow the training. Now, so you take whatever it takes to get started, you get in. And then you start sharing this information from the text they're teaching you, from the videos, from inviting people, from going to Facebook, from posting, and you are relentless. You do not get discouraged. A lot of you that are new to network marketing or new to marketing, period, you get discouraged too fast. Like, you got started today and you want to make $1 million tomorrow. That's like, and then you don't get no success for 2 weeks. You ask a couple of people, you ask your friends said no, and they not looking anyway. And yes, they said no because they're not looking. They don't see and they don't listen. They not looking. That's the wrong audience. Okay. So you get discouraged too fast. This is not a game that it's more of a longevity. A fast start is awesome. And we want you to have a fast start, but you can't give up because you ask 2 people or you ask your friends or family members and they don't see it. You cannot get discouraged. Your job, for one, is not to explain because you don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You just got into something, you saw how powerful it is, and you trying to explain this to them, and you're jacking it all up, and they are trying to picture it through your mouth, and they can't see it. They can't see it. So you're not using the tools. The tools is to let them see and let them listen. Not from you. You are not the one. You got to get yourself out the way. You're in your own way. Your whole job is to get them to see some information, right? So you get them, you send some information, whether it's going to be 337 Go, whether it's going to be from one of your leaders, that one of those, the information they're giving you to share out there with people. So you get your first person come in and they hit your A line. And he said, man, I got my first person and I didn't get paid yet. With my money, with my Bitcoin, I didn't get it yet. Because I got people who send me emails on that. And I said, you don't get it from your A line. You only get Bitcoin from your B line, not your A line. Guys, you got to get to the video yourself. You got to go look at the video. Okay. So now you get your A line, the person comes to the A line. When that person brings somebody in, and I'm going to tell you this, I personally don't even wait for that person to bring somebody in. My whole goal, me personally, and this should be a goal for you, 2 is only the minimum. I don't think about the minimum. I'm just going to keep inviting. I invite. The more people I invite, the more people see. The more people listen, the more people make a decision to join. Invite. So to get in, and my whole goal is to close out this matrix myself. I want to close out my community. This is my community. When I'm at the top, I'm in my own community. If I take on this attitude, you will have a bigger success rate. See, a lot of you are concentrating on one or two people. That's, for me, that's the wrong way to approach it. I would approach it as, I'm going to be the creator of spillover. I'm going to bring people to my community, and I'm just going to keep on inviting people to my community, and I'm going to keep on inviting people to my community because I'm on my way to $1 million. I'm on my way to $1 million. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to $1 million. My motivation, I get up in the morning. My motivation, I do what I do. I say my prayers. I'm blessed. I go eat, and then I'm sharing information with people, and I'm just sharing. And when I'm sharing, I'm expecting that person to sign up. Emotionally, I'm not attached. Emotionally, whether they get it or not, it's not my job. My job is to invite. I'm doing my job every single day. I invite, 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 invite. I don't get emotional with the result. Now, because I'm not emotional with the result, people are going to sign up in the back office under my link, and the numbers is going to take care of itself. A Bitcoin flows into my account, and 0.161 flows in my account, 0.4, 4 flows into my account, 0.2 flows into my account. All those numbers are unemotional because I'm doing my one thing that I got control of. And that one thing is to invite. If I just concentrate on inviting, my results are going to change my livelihood, my financial plan. It's going to change it for the rest of my life. Before you know it, you got 20,000. You got 1 Bitcoin, 1.5 Bitcoins, 2 Bitcoins, 5 Bitcoins showing up. And it happens because I'm non-emotional about this person signing up. We are too emotional to this one person who you think is going to do it for you, and they don't see it, and because they didn't get a chance to see it, or they didn't get a chance to listen to it, it's not their time. Let me give you an example. Can I give you an example? Mr. Ryan Guinness. I'm in his club. I'm in his program for years. And I've been doing the same program for 3 years. He never seen it. Talked to him a few times. Never seen it. It wasn't for me. I was not emotional. All of a sudden, he joined with somebody else. He's here. It's a blessing that he's here. There are some people you're going to talk to that you think it's going to help. Guys, it's not your job. You don't get emotional with that. Don't let it happen. Keep it moving. You keep it moving. They keep it moving. Before you know it, they come back and they see it. Oh man, I didn't see it before. Now I see it. I see this. I see what's happening. Guys, you are rock stars. You don't even believe you're a rock star. You're going to make, if you get this one tip about being emotional out of your game, you're going to find yourself making 20,000 a week. That's 80,000 a month, 160,000 in 2 months, 6 figures in 2 months, just because you're unemotional. And people, this is the best for me. What I see, and a whole lot of top leaders see, this is one of the best programs on the market. How fast it's moving without selling products and services, getting people into Bitcoin, get them the education about what we did today. People are starting to see this, and I promise you, you just keep inviting. Get on Facebook, invite, learn from these leaders, because I don't know, I'm not the best marketer. I gotta tell you that from hands down. We got so many leaders in here right now. They are rock stars, and they're gonna help each one of us become a rock star. And you're in the right place. So listen, guys, I'm done with that.